Well, friends, welcome to a new day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Gitali, thank you. May all of us have a beautiful day. It is a beautiful morning and it will move into a beautiful day. Thank you. And today we will be converting negatives into positives. So we start with exercise. We thank our legs, we thank our arms, we thank our body, we thank our kidneys, we thank our pancreas, we thank our eyes, we thank our brain for functioning so fantastically, for carrying us everywhere.
And walk, walk. Here's your pace. Walk, 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 walk. I love a 10-minute shot of speed. You're in it. Come on. 4 and 3. We'll go right to side step now. Let's go. Side step. Good. Again, always get the feet, though, working before you add that intensity. So once I know my feet are okay, I'm confident with the move, then I sit into it because I want my thigh muscles to fire up. I want the back end, the hips to get involved. Out together, out together, out together, out together. There's 8, there's 7, there's 6, there's 5. Good, 4 and 3. Walking, walking, walking now. Go. It's still power walk, guys. Pump arms. Good. Kicks are coming. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Now kick. Again, start them out, then build them up. But what I like to do here is remind myself how important posture is. Or really, it's locking in your core. Because if you're stable in the middle, your legs can go with power. So, tummy tuck, everybody. Bring belly button toward the spine. You're stable, and now go, legs. Give them a big kick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You walk, walk, walk. Yeah. Always back to that walking. Feels so good. Knee lifts are coming. Give me 4 more. Here's 4 and 3 and 2. Now a knee lift. Come on, make it big. Just go right off the bat. Pull that knee high. Hands around to the hips. And you know what happens. It just starts to talk to the waistline. Pull that leg up. Knee, knee, knee. Hands to the hips. Hips. Good job. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk, 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 walk. Good. Good. And a power walk. We giggle when we hear Nick say, woo. That's good, Nick. And go, go, go. Tap out is coming, everybody. Give me 4 and 3 and 2. Now stretch the leg out. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Tap. Sit into the movement. Again, you bring more thigh muscle to it when you sit down into it. And we're gonna follow the feet. There we go, here we go. Follow the feet, that's all you have to do. Extend the arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Walk, walk, walk. We're walking now. Power walk, go. Nice. Side steps are coming back. We'll go singles first, and then we'll build them up. 4, 3, 2, a single side step. Get the feet working. All right, come on, add intensity. Sit down. Open, close arms. Here we go. Open, close, open, close. Come on. Tummy tuck. I still want you to feel that good core stability. And that'll set those arms and legs up for power when that middle is strong. 4, 3. All right, guys, go double, go 2. Over 2, good, and come on back. Go ahead, keep arms going. Out together, out together. Come on, big step, big step, big step. Excellent lateral motion. Come on now. Good for your balance. These are muscles that aren't used a lot because walking, we don't walk sideways, right? We don't use these muscles a lot. So now let's get them trained. Last time, guys, we want to work the body as a whole. You need to go forward and back and right and left. Functional fitness, that's what it is. So you can move around strong in your day. That's what fitness helps us to do. Walk, 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 walk. It's a power walk, guys. Upper body, we're just gonna reach to the beat. Ready? It's like this, guys. Reach and reach and reach. Tummy tuck. You can feel it. When the hands go above the head, the core fires. You can feel the muscle activity. Even without any movement, that's what's so great. Listen, there's a lot that's happening. Those muscles are in action, and these are basic movements. 4 and 3 and 2. Walk, 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 arms down. Yeah, nice. Good. Kickbacks, everybody. Good job, good sweat. Sweat's coming. Sweat's coming on Nikki. Yay. I love that. 4 more, here's 4, here's 3, here's 2. It's a kickback here, so all you do, hamstring curl, guys. Hamstring just initiates that movement, gets the back of the thigh involved. Hey guys, just one arm at a time. Go here and here, go here and here and here and here. That's it, just here and here, here and here. Nice. And 4, 3, 2, walk. Good, walk, walk, nice. Little bit of movement, 2 up and 2 back. Come on, keep that power pace. You feel that purpose to this pace? This is the speed that burns a lot of calories. This is the speed that burns stored fat. Come on, you gotta move to the pace. Just walk to the beat. 2 up, 2 back. Here it comes, we move. And back. And move, yes. Nice, all muscles in motion. Very nice, come on, go. And back. A body in motion is a healthy body, a healthy mind, a healthy soul. Everything. Your life is better when you move. That's how easy we can say it. Okay, again, we go. Up and back. And guys, walk in place right here. Good job. Tap out coming. Come on, just keep the beat. Keep the pace. So my top 10 list, oh my goodness, top 10 for a healthy life. Number 9, 4, 3, we're going to tap out first and then I'll give it to you. Are you thinking, oh, what is it? This big mystery. I love it. Come on, legs, stay strong, go legs. And just follow, follow. Well, guess what it is? It's don't out-eat walking. You're fitness walking. So what I want to tell you is please, portions count for healthy life. Watch those portions. They do matter. But I want you to eat good and feel good. We can't eat like, birds. You gotta eat like real human beings. And 2 more, guys. Walk, 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 walk. But be mindful. Portions matter. Very good. You keep that for a lifetime. It'll serve you well. Keep walking, keep walking. March, march, march. Pick up those feet. An indoor walk is just like a march. Keeps that blood flowing. 4 more before the kicks. 4 and 3 and 2. Now you got to kick here, guys. Kick and kick. You build it up. Build it up. Tight tummy and reach for your feet. Let's go. Reach and reach and reach and reach. Every time you kick, tummy tuck. Come on, get all the muscles involved. When you think about what you're doing, you get much more out of it. Put your mind to the muscle, and the workout is better. I know sometimes you want to do your grocery list. I know, I do it. But stay with us, stay with us. Think of that tummy. Okay, walk, 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 guys, walk. Nice, upper body, just to the beat. We reach now, we reach and reach and reach and reach. A tight tummy, reach, walk strong. Come on, real strong. Nice. Arms down, power walk, 2 up, 2 back. Tina, I think I might come back with you, sweetie. Ready? 2 up, let's go. 1 and 2 and back and 2. 1 and 2, back and 2. 1 and 2. It might be fun back there, Lisa Marie. I don't know. I hear Nick back there giggling. Tina's giggling. I don't know. What are we gonna do, front row? Nikki, what are we gonna do? That back row's having fun. And 2, back, 2, up, and 2. How fast it goes. Almost done, almost there. Stay with me. Up, and back, and up. Nice, and yes, yes, yes. That was your 10-minute walk. You want to jump into a cool down or ready for the next segment? Thanks, everybody.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. I mean, the body is energized. Thank you, our legs. Thank you. Our sugar is in control. All our parameters are in control. It's all functioning. A body in motion is a healthy body. A life in motion is a healthy life. So, so we are ready to say our gratitude prayers.
And exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. One more time. Take a deep inhale and exhale. हे प्रभु, हे ईश्वर, हे परमपिता, आज की सुबह के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। मैं बेहद कृतज्ञ हूँ ईश्वर। मैं आज की सुबह जीवित हूँ। मैंने आज आंखें खोली हैं। मैंने इस जीवन को देखा है। सचमुच मेरे जीवन में एक और जादू भरी सुबह देने के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे प्रभु, हे ईश्वर, हे परमपिता, मैं बेहद कृतज्ञ हूँ। मुझे यह जादू भरी सुबह, एक और दिन, एक नया दिन सौगात के रूप में आपने दिया है। मैं सचमुच कृतज्ञ हूँ मेरे माता और पिता की, जिन्होंने मुझे जन्म दिया, पाल पोस कर बड़ा किया। मेरे माता और पिता को प्रणाम। दिल की गहराइयों से मेरे माता और पिता को धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। मैं बेहद कृतज्ञ हूँ समूचे ब्रह्मांड की, धरती माँ की, आकाश पिता की, जल देव, अग्नि देव और वायु देव की, क्योंकि उन्होंने मेरे शरीर का निर्माण किया है। मुझे सचमुच एक स्वस्थ, सभी अंगों से परिपूर्ण शरीर दिया है। हे संपूर्ण ब्रह्मांड, मेरे शरीर के उपहार के लिए, मेरे प्रत्येक अंग के उपहार के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे संपूर्ण ब्रह्मांड, मैं दिल से कृतज्ञ हूँ। आपने मुझे शरीर के साथ स्वास्थ्य का भी उपहार दिया है। यह स्वास्थ्य का उपहार जो हर पल मुझे जीवित रखता है। मेरे स्वास्थ्य के उपहार के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे संपूर्ण ब्रह्मांड, मैं सच में कृतज्ञ हूं। आपने मेरे जीवन जीने की सारी व्यवस्थाएं इस ब्रह्मांड में मेरे आने से पहले ही कर दी। पर्याप्त मात्रा में भोजन, पानी और जाने किन किन सुविधाओं को आपने सौगात के रूप में मेरे लिए पहले से बना दिया। मेरी हर आवश्यकता को पूर्ति करने के लिए धरती माँ को, आकाश पिता को, जल देव, अग्नि देव, वायु देव को दिल की गहराइयों से धन्यवाद, 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 सचमुच धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे प्रभु, हे परम पिता, हे मेरे मालिक, यह शरीर और आत्मा आपकी दी हुई है, आप इसके मालिक हैं। फिर भी इस शरीर से और इस आत्मा से जाने कितने ही कार्य मैंने किए हैं। हे प्रभु, हे परम पिता, आपने मुझे कई सारी अनुपम सौगातें दी, सबका धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे ईश्वर, हे मेरे मालिक, आपने मुझे इतनी सारी सुख सुविधाओं के अलावा एक और सुविधा दी जिससे मैं जो भी जरूरत चाहूं उसे पूरा कर लेती हूँ। वो है धन का उपहार। सचमुच मुझे अब तक जो भी धन दिया गया उस धन के उपहार के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे करुणानिधान, हे मेरे मालिक, आपने मेरे जीवन में प्रेम भरने के लिए, मुझे प्यार करने और प्यार कराने के लिए रिश्ते, नाते और परिवार दिए हैं। सचमुच प्रभु, मुझे यह परिवार देने के लिए, मुझे मित्र, साथी, सखा देने के लिए आपको दिल से धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। मैं बहुत बहुत कृतज्ञ हूँ भगवान। हे मेरे मालिक, हे करुणानिधान, आप बेहद दयालु हैं। मैंने इस शरीर और आत्मा से कई अपराध किए हैं, फिर भी आपने मुझे अपना कहने और अपने बनाने वाले लोगों को साथ दिया। इस जीवन में मुझे कई लोगों का साथ दिया। जाने अनजाने मैं उन्हें अपनी कृतज्ञता, अपना धन्यवाद भी नहीं लौटा पाता, फिर भी सतत रूप से वो मेरे लिए कार्यशील है। हे मेरे मालिक, मुझे जीवन में इतने लोगों का साथ देने के लिए, अपने लोग देने के लिए, अपना परिवार देने के लिए आपको धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। मेरे पास सच में परिवार है, रिश्ते हैं, नाते हैं, मेरे दोस्त सखा हैं। हे प्रभु, मैं सचमुच कृतज्ञ हूँ। मैं बेहद खुश हूँ कि मैं और मेरे सभी साथी 21 दिनों से ज्यादा तक इस कृतज्ञता के सुमार्ग पर चलते जा रहे हैं। हम अपने जीवन को और बेहतर बनाने की कोशिश करते जा रहे हैं और इसी से हम यह समझ पाए हैं कि यह जीवन हमारे लिए कितना महत्वपूर्ण है। इस प्यारे जीवन के लिए और इस जीवन में कृतज्ञता के मार्ग को हमें दिखाने के लिए आपको धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे करुणानिधान, हे मेरे मालिक, मैं और मेरे सभी साथी इसी तरह कृतज्ञता के मार्ग पर चलते रहें, हमेशा रोशन रहें। ये जीवन जो आपने खुश रहने और आनंद करने के लिए दिया है, ये सुख सुविधाएं, सौगात जो आपने हमें आनंद के लिए दी है, इसका लाभ उठाते रहें, प्यार से भरे रहें, प्यार से परिपूर्ण रहें और प्रेम ही फैलाते रहें। हम जहां भी जाएं वहां बेहद खुश रहें और खुशियां बिखेरते रहें। यही मेरे लिए और मेरे सभी साथियों के लिए प्रार्थना है। हम सभी के सुमार्ग पर चलने के, कृतज्ञता के मार्ग पर चलने के बेहतरीन परिणाम के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू जी। Just rub your palms together, अपने हाथों को रब करें। दोनों हाथों से आंखों को ढक लें। बंद आंखों से सफेद प्रकाश को देखें। Feel the white light. धीरे धीरे खुद को आशीर्वाद दें। दोनों हाथों को सर पे ले जाएं और बोलें, मैं सचमुच सर्वशक्तिमान हूँ, मैं सचमुच सर्वशक्तिमान हूँ, मैं असीम शक्तियों से परिपूर्ण सर्वशक्तिमान हूँ। धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। दोनों हाथों को सामने रखते हुए खोलें और उस परम पिता का नाम लेते हुए कहें, हे प्यारे प्रभु, आपने मेरी रचना की, सचमुच मुझे इतना प्यारा बनाने के लिए आपको धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे मेरे मालिक, हे करुणा निधान, हे परम पिता, मेरे जैसा कोई दूजा आपने ना रचा। मुझे इतना अद्भुत बनाने के लिए, मुझे मेरी इतनी अनुपम रचना करने के लिए आपको शुक्रिया, शुक्रिया, शुक्रिया। यस, I am invincible. I am an invincible. I am an invincible. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dear universe. Yes, I am the best. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the day. Thank you for today's beautiful day. Thank you for the best day. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, dear universe. I'm cash rich. I'm beautiful. I'm strong. I can do everything. I'm really fulfilled with happiness. I am fulfilled with love. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, to join this session. Let's start a beautiful day with a beautiful chapter. हाँ जी, अपने अपने चेहरे ऑन कर दीजिए, दिखा दीजिए। हैप्पी मॉर्निंग, डिवाइन मॉर्निंग, हेल्दी मॉर्निंग, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन मॉर्निंग। सब कुछ बहुत बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है हमारी जिंदगी में। जैसा भी चल रहा है बहुत ही अच्छा चल रहा है और हम बहुत आगे की ओर जा रहे हैं। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस रियली टू एवरीवन कि हम लोग आगे 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 बढ़ते जा रहे हैं। कोई कुछ शेयर करना चाहता है तो बता दीजिए और हम शुरू।
So we start our new day with gratitude to all our ancestors, to existence, to our body parts, for everything it has already done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, who would like to speak today? Today is a very important transforming mistakes into blessings. It is a very practical session and with lot of applications in our life. We all commit some mistakes, but in the long run, there are a lot of, we keep on focusing on the negative aspects of those mistakes. But because of that, many positives have also happened. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You can see here the author has shown a white light coming through the sky, the silver lining in every cloud. Gitali, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Over to you.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey, media personality and businesswoman. Every single mistake is a blessing in disguise. Today's magical practice will prove it, because you are about to discover that there are actually untold blessings hidden within every mistake. A child makes many mistakes while learning how to ride a bike or write, and we don't give it a second thought because we know that through their mistakes they will learn and eventually master that they are trying to do. So it why is it that adults are so hard on themselves when they make a mistake? The same rule that applies to children also applies to you. We all make mistakes, and if we didn't make them, we would never learn anything, and we would not grow any smarter or any wiser. We have the freedom to make our own choices, and that means we have the freedom to make mistakes. Mistakes can hurt, but if we don't learn from the mistake we have made, the pain we have suffered from it has been for nothing. In fact, by the law of attraction, we'll make the same mistake over and over again until the consequences hurt us so much that we finally learn from it. It's the very reason why mistakes hurt, so that we do learn from them and do not make them repeatedly. Next page, sir. To learn from a mistake, we first have to own it. And this is where many people can become undone, because they often blame someone else for their mistake. Let's consider the scenario of being pulled over by the police for speeding and being given a speeding ticket. Instead of taking responsibility for the fact that we were speeding, we blame the police because they were hiding in the bushes on the highway around a bend and we couldn't see them. They had a radar gun, and so we didn't stand a chance. But the mistake was ours because we were the one who chose to speed. The problem with blaming other people for our mistake is that we will still suffer the pain and consequences of our mistake, but we didn't learn from it. And so, bingo, we will attract making the same mistake again. We are human. You will make mistakes, and it's one of the most beautiful things about being human. But you must learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, your life will have a lot of unnecessary pain. How do you learn from a mistake? Gratitude. No matter how bad something may seem, there are always many things to be grateful for. When you look for as many things as you can to be grateful for in a mistake, you magically transform the mistake into blessings. Mistakes attract more mistakes, and blessings attract more blessings. Which would you prefer? Today, think about a mistake you have made in your life. It doesn't matter whether it was a big or small mistake, but choose one that still hurts when you think about it. Maybe you lost your temper with a person close to you and the relationship hasn't been the same since. Maybe you put blind faith to another person and got burned. Maybe you told li- a white lie to protect someone, and because of it, you ended up in a difficult situation. You might have chosen the cheaper option on something, and it all went wrong and ended up costing you a whole lot more. You might have thought you were making the right decision about something, but it completely backfired on you. On Once you have chosen a mistake to magically transform into blessings, look for the things to be grateful for. To help you, there are two questions you can ask yourself. What did I learn from the mistake? What are the good things that came out of the mistake? The most important things to be grateful for about every mistake are the things you learn from it. And no matter what the mistake, there are always many good things that came out of it and altered your future for the better. Think this through very carefully and see if you can find a total of 10 blessings to be grateful for. Every blessing you find has magical power. Write out your list in a gratitude journal or type them on a computer. Let's take the example of being caught speeding by a police car and receiving a fine. I am grateful to the police for want, wanting to protect me from harming myself because, after all, that was all they were trying to do. I am grateful to the police because, if I am honest with myself, I was thinking about other things and I was not concentrating on the road. I am grateful to the police because it was foolish to put myself at risk speeding with a tire that needed to be replaced. I am grateful to the police for the wake up call. Being pulled over did affect me, and it will make me watch my speed and drive more carefully in the future. I am grateful to the police because somehow I had a wild idea that I could speed without getting caught and without putting myself in danger. The seriousness of the police made me face up to the fact that I was putting both myself and others in serious danger. I am grateful to the police because, if I think about my own family being put in danger by other speeding drivers, then I definitely want the police to stop speeding drivers. I am really grateful to the police for the work they do in trying to ensure the safety of every person and family on the roads. I am grateful to the police. They must see heartbreaking situations every day, and all they are trying to do is protect my life and my family's life. I am grateful to the police for making sure that I arrived home safely and walked through the door to my family as I usually do. Next page, sir. I am grateful to the police because of all the possible consequences that could have stopped me from my speeding. The police pulling me over was the least harmful consequence, and it could have been the biggest blessing of my life. I would strongly urge I would strongly urge you to take my mistake you have made in your life that you still feel bad about, and in your own time follow this magnificent and magical practice. Think about it. Through one mistake, you have the power to bring many blessings. What else guarantees dividends like that? So, summary for today: magically transform mistakes into blessings. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list. And at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you. And feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Choose one mistake you made in your life. Find a total of 10 blessings you are grateful for as a result of making that mistake, and write them down. To help you find blessings, you can ask yourself the questions: what did I learn from the mistake, and what are the good things that came out of the mistake? Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened during the day.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So all mistakes are simply happenings. And whatever, all progress of humankind takes place because of mistakes. So, anybody would like to share something at this stage? Just a moment.
Sir,
Yes,
so this is Sharda here.
yes, yes, Dr.
Sir,
Sharda.
yeah, I was just very seriously thinking all these days. At my workplace, maximum I get annoyed when a PG does not finish some work, or I find that change of attitude towards work. So I think, uh, so how do you find good in that situation? Sometimes I find that very challenging.
Well,
Or like today we
you,
read, a negative situation. You scold them, then you get angry, but I don't know. Yeah.
you just do, for some time, you don't give energy to this thought. You just think that they are very hardworking and they will complete it. Have faith on them. And in the end, you will see they will start uh, putting up the work correctly and they will complete on time. And it doesn't happen overnight, but start giving energy to the thought, the Pygmalion effect, that they are very intelligent students and they will figure out a way for completing. Give them a good reputation.
Good.
And over a period of time,
Yes, sir.
Their behavior will change.
Time they will change.
Yes. I mean, we are being taught
True.
all this in
Okay,
our
sir,
medical
okay.
education unit lectures, but it's all just say one person speaks, the other person hears, no application. I mean, these things
Yes.
have to be applied. They are behavioral psychology, and we have to, I mean, this right from the first day, in our own mind at least, we have to give them a good reputation,
Positive.
yes. I mean, that positive reinforcement continuously. And if you, it's good to be strict, but it's good to be strict and in the right
Yes.
areas. And just remember that our departments, our PGs, I mean, they are our colleagues, and they are, I mean, you are the chair. I mean, you are the administrative, you are the administrative head, but you, that means it's greater, one of the important areas where you, how you run the department, it is through a lot of empowerment of your PGs and giving them a good reinforcement. I
Right,
mean, if they
right.
do wrong, if they do wrong, I mean, it's good to point it out,
Out.
but there is no need of having your own thoughts. I mean,
Then
if you have to criticize the action, not the person.
action, not the person.
Yes,
Right, sir.
yes. So I am just doing an additional exercise we do sometimes. Since today it is the mistakes, we are dealing with the mistakes. So can somebody read it for me? Ipshika?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
This is an article by Buckminster Fuller. Mistake. So today we are dealing with mistakes. So let's
Yes.
read it.
Okay, sir. What do you think is the greatest challenge facing young people today as they prepare to assume their caretakership of this world? Was the question recently asked of me by a Midwest high school. From my viewpoint, by far the greatest challenge facing the young people today is that of responding and conforming only to their own most delicately insistent intuitive awareness of what the truth seems to them to be as based on their experiences and not on what others have interpreted to be the truth regarding events of which neither they nor others have experience based knowledge. This also means not yielding unthinkingly to in movement or to crowd psychology. This involves assessing thoughtfully one's own urges. It involves understanding but not being swayed by the spontaneous spirit of youth. It involves thinking before acting in every instance. It involves giving all loyalties to other than the truth and love through which the cosmic integrity and absolute wisdom we identify inadequately by the name God speaks to each of us directly and speaks only through our individual awareness of truth and our most spontaneous and powerful emotion of love and compassion. The
So
whole
what this paragraph says that we should, I mean, the youth should not be swayed by the spontaneous group spirit. I mean, the mob mentality should not be there. And each one of us is an individual, and we identify inadequately by the name God, which speaks to us directly. Our own inner thoughts, they are the individual awareness of truth. And the truth is different for each one of us. And our most spontaneous and powerful emotions of love and compassion. Okay? Please continue.
Yes, sir. The whole complex of omni-intercommoditive generalized principle thus far found by science to be governing all the behavior of universe altogether manifests an infallible wisdom's inconsiderate unified design, ergo and a prior, intellectual integrity, conceptioning as well as a human intellect discoverability.
So what
This
does this paragraph mean? The whole complex of omni, matlab universal, interaccommodative. I mean, it accommodates all of us. Generalized principles, thus found by science to be governing all behaviors of universe altogether, manifest and infallible wisdoms interconsiderate. I mean, it considers everyone. Unified design, it takes care of everyone. Ergo, I mean, ergonomics and a priori, intellectual integrity, as well as human intellect discoverability, meaning that it is the human intellect discovers something through its intellect in the form of a unified design. So, okay, start from here.
This is why youth self-preparation for planetary caretakership involves commitment to comprehensive concern only with humanity's welfaring. All the experimentally demonstrable, mathematically generalized principles thus far discovered by humans, and all the special case truth as we progressively discover them. The universally favorable synergistic consequences of which integrating commitments unpredictable by any of those commitments when they are considered only separately, may well raise the curtain on a new and universally propitious era of human in universe. By cosmic designing wisdom, we are all born naked, helpless for months, and though superbly equipped cerebrally, utterly lacking in experience, ergo utterly ignorant. We were also endowed with hunger, thirst, curiosity, and procreative urge. We were designed predominantly of water, which freezes, boils, and evaporates within a minuscule temperature range. The brain's information apprehending, storing, and retrieving functions as the control center of the physical organism employed by our metaphysical mind were altogether designed to prosper initially only within those closed thermal and other biospheric limits of planet Earth. Under all the foregoing conditions, whatever humans have learned had to be learned as a consequence only of trial and error experience. Humans have learned only through mistakes. The billions of humans in history have had to take quadrillions of mistakes to have arrived at the state where we now have 150,000 common words to identify that many unique and only metaphysically comprehensive nuances of experience. The
So
number
whatever humans have learned had to be learned as a consequence of only trial and error experiences. Humans have learned only through mistakes. So whatever progress has taken place, it is only through mistakes. So firstly, mistakes, they are not bad, they are good. And the greater the number of mistakes we commit, the more progress we make. So
yes, sir.
Continue from here.
The number of words in the dictionary will always multiply as we experience the progressive complex of cosmic episodes of scenario universe, making many new mistakes within the new set of unfamiliar circumstances. This provokes thoughtful reconsideration and determination to avoid future mistake making under this latest given circumstances. This in turn occasions the inventing of more incisively effective word tools to cope with the newly familiar phenomena. Also, by wisdom of the great design, humans have the capability to formulate and communicate from generation to generation their newly evolved thoughts regarding these lessons of greater experience, which are only expressible through those new words, and thus progressively to accumulate new knowledge, new viewpoints, and new wisdoms by sharing the exclusively self-discovered significance of the new nuances of thought. Those
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, continue.
Those quadrillions of mistakes were the price paid by humanity for its surprising competence as prevalently occurred synergistically for the first time in history to cope successfully on behalf of all humanity with all problem of physically healthy survival, enlightening growth and initiative accommodation. Chagrin and mortification caused by their progressively self-discovered quadrillions of errors would long ago have given humanity such an inferiority complex that it would have become too discouraged to continue with the life experiences. To avoid such a propinquity, humans were designedly given pride, verity, and inventive memory, which altogether can and usually do incline us to self-deception. Witnessing, yes, sir.
So, if the millions of mistakes we have committed over the centuries, they would have given us an inferiority complex. But if we see the graph of humanity, we are moving forwards. The progress is so much. So, yes, continue.
Witnessing the mistakes of others, the preconditioned crowd reflexing says, why did that individual make such a stupid mistake? We knew the answer all the time. So effective has been the non-thinking group deceit of humanity that it now says nobody should make mistakes and punishes people for making mistakes. In love generated fear for their children's future life, in days beyond their own survival, parents train their children to avoid making mistakes lest they would be put at a social disadvantage. Thus, humanity has developed a comprehensive mutual self-deception and has made the total mistake of not perceiving the realistic thinking accrues only after mistake making, which is the cosmic wisdom's most cogent way of teaching each of us how to carry on. It is only at the moment of humans' realistic admission to self of having made a mistake that they are close to that mysterious integrity governing the universe. Only then are humans able to free themselves of the misconception that have brought them about their mistake. With the misconception out of the way, they have their first view of the truth and immediately subsequent insight into the significance of the misconception, as usually fostered by their pride and verity or by unthinking popular accord. The courage to adhere to the truth as we learn it involves, then, the courage to face ourselves with the clear admission of all the mistakes we have made. Mistakes are sins only when not admitted. Etymologically, sin means omission where admission should have occurred. An angle. So the screen has become blurred, sir.
That is
Yes.
at your end.
Okay,
Anybody
sir.
else can speak?
So I can continue, sir. It's very
Okay.
An angel is a
Angle.
an angle is a sinus, an opening, a break in a circle, an omission in the ever evolving integrity of the whole human individual. Trigonometrically, the sine of an angle is the ratio of the length of the side facing the central angle considered as ratio to the length of the radius of the circle. Human beings were given a left foot, a right foot to make a mistake first to the left, then to the right, left again, and repeat. Between the over control sharing impulses, human inadvertently attain the between the two desired direction of advance. This is not only the way human work, it is the way the universe works. This is why physics has found no straight lines. It has found a physical universe consisting only of waves. Cybernetics, the Greek word for the steering of a boat, was first employed by Norbert Wiener to identify the human process of gaining and employing information. When the rudder of a ship of either the air or sea is angled to one side or the other of the ship's keel line, the ship's hull begins to rotate around the pivot point. The momentum of that pivoting tends to keep rotating the ship beyond the helmsman's intention. He or she therefore has to meet that course altering momentum, whose momentum in turn has again to be met. It is impossible to eliminate altogether the ship's course realterations. It is possible only to reduce the degree of successive angular error by ever more sensitive, frequent, and gentle corrections. That's what good helmsmen or good airplane pilots do. Norbert Wiener next invented the word feedback to identify the discovery of all such bias, error, and the mechanism of all of their overcorrection. In such angular error correction system as governed, for instance, by the true not holding direction sustained by the powerful angular momentum or gyroscopes which are connected by delicate hydro or electrically actuated servo mechanism to the powerful rudder steering motor. The magnitude of rightward and leftward veering is significantly reduced. Such automated steering is accomplished only by minimizing angular errors and not by eliminating them, and certainly not by pretending they do not exist. Gyro steering produces a wavelinear course with errors of much higher frequency of alternate correction and of much lesser wave depth than those made by the human handling of the radar. All designing of the universe is accomplished only through such alternating angle and frequency modulation. The DNA-RNA codes found within the protein shells of virus, which governs the designing of all known terrestrial species of biological organism, consist only of angles and frequency modulating instruction. At present, teachers, professors, and those and their helper go over the student's examination looking for error. They usually ratio the percentage of error to the percentage of correctly remembered concept to which the students have been exposed. I suggest that the teaching world alter the practice and adopt the requirement that all students periodically submit a written account of all the mistakes they have made, not only regarding the course subject but in their self-discipline during the term, while also recording what they have learned from the recognition that they have made the mistake. The report should summarize what it is they have really learned, not only in their courses but on their own intuition and initiative. I suggest then that the faculty be marked as well as the student on a basis of their effectiveness in helping the student to learn anything important about any subject, doing so by nature's prescribed trial and error leverage. The more mistakes the student discovered, the higher their grade. The greatest lesson that nature is now trying.
This is what we need. Our teacher only searching for mistakes. Or we are giving them what they did right. So let the students search for mistakes themselves. The more mistakes they discover, the more their insight will be. This is what the author says, because this is how the universe functions. The universe searches for the mistakes, corrects it, and then moves forwards. Please continue.
The greatest lesson that nature is trying to teach humanity is that when the bumblebee goes after its honey, it inadvertently pollinates the vegetation, which pollination accomplished at 90 degrees to the bumblebee's aimed activity constitutes part of the link-up of the great ecological regeneration of the capability of terrestrial vegetation to impound upon our planet enough of the sun's radiation energy to support regeneration of life on our planet, possibly to turn to support the continuation of humans whose minds are uniquely capable of discovering some of the eternal laws of universe, and thereby to serve as local universe problem solvers in local maintenance of the integrity of eternal regeneration of the universe.
When the goal of the bumblebee is to go for honey. So when she goes for honey, and in the process, she pollinizes the vegetation and the entire ecological regeneration takes place. So similarly, all mankind, when we go in for something, maybe some so-called selfish, go for financial gain, go for promotions, go for learning. In the process, we do many other things, and which may be considered mistakes, but those mistakes, they make sure that many other processes of the universe, they take place. The existence, it moves, I mean, and the capability of terrestrial vegetation to impound upon enough the sun's radiation and to support regeneration of life on the planet. So, continue.
Yes, sir. In the same indirect way, humanity is at present being taught by nature that its armament making as a way to make a living for itself is inadvertently producing side effects of gain knowledge of how to do ever more with less, and how therewith to render all the resources on earth capable of successful support of all humanity. The big lesson then is called precession. The 90-degree precessional resultant of the interaction of forces in universe teach humanity that what is thought were the side effects are the main effects and vice versa. What then are the side effects of knowledge gained by student as a consequence of the teacher's attempt to focus the student's attention on single subject? It can be that all the categories of information educational system studies are like the honey-bearing flowers, and that the really important consequence of the education system is not the special case information that the student gains from any special subject, but the side effect learning of the interrelatedness of all things, and thereby the individual personally discovering of an overall sense of omnipresence and reliability of generalized principles governing the omni-relatedness, whereby in turn the individuals discover their own cosmic significance as co-functions of the otherness, which co-functioning is first responsible to all others, not self, and to the truth which is God, which embraces and permeates scenario universe. The motto of Milton Academy, the Harvard preparatory school I attended, was "Dare to be true." In the crowd psychology and mores of that pre-World War I period, the student interpreted this motto as a challenge rather than an admonition, ergo as "Dare to tell the truth as you see it and you will find yourself in trouble. Better to learn how the story goes that everybody accepts and sticks with it." Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Poetry means saying the most important things in the simplest way." I might have answered the school in a much more poetical way by quoting only the motto of 340-year-old Harvard University, Veritas, meaning progressively minimizing the magnitude of our veering to one side or the other of the star by which we steer, whose pathway to us is delicately reflected on the sea of life, and along whose twinkling stepping stone path we attempt to travel toward that which is God, towards truth so exquisite to be dimensionless, yet from moment to moment so re-informative as to guarantee the integrity of eternally regenerative scenario universe. Veritas, it will never be superseded. From Intuition by Dr. R. Buckminster Fuller.
Yes. So, whatever we do, we have got a goal, and the goal is that we have to, our veering from one side to another by the star we steer. Every human being has got his or her own star through which he moves in life, whose pathway is delegated, reflected to the sea of life, and along with twinkling the stepping stones path to travel towards the, you can hitch your wagon to a star and then start moving towards it. So, the more mistakes we commit, and then we move from right to left, left to right, and then move forwards. So today I'm giving you an assignment. You all just read this article and then just a moment. Yes. I have uploaded this article in the chat box. You can download it and just go through it 4 or 5 times. And after going through it, take any 3 paragraphs, read them again, and then write a summary of those 3 paragraphs and send it on the group. You will see how much insight you will get about the phenomena of mistake. And today's topic, that is converting mistakes into positives. You will really love this article, but it is slightly deep. You will have to read it 4 or 5 times at least. So thank you. Anything anybody would like to share? So we can just close your eyes. Did anybody see the movie, The Meta Secret? The Meta Secret is really good. And we will have another discussion on Meta Secret movie. It is the next step of Secret. Okay. think we can end it here.